and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Amelia and today is the very first video of my new segment, Newbie's Guide to Fandoms. So all my YouTube channel things are names, I guess, are based off of books. This one I know sounds like Fangirl Opens the Door to the Universe, which it's not. It's from A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and I just feel like I had to explain this right now to get it off my chest. But I couldn't do like a new newbie's guide to fandoms because that doesn't sound as good, does it? Should I do like the new person's guide to fandoms, where you will cry your eyes out as you join fandoms and it will hurt a lot? That's just all really good titles. If you have a description word to go between the and newbies, I will hear it in the comments down below, and if I like it, then it will be the new title of my segment. But until then, it's going to be the Newbie's Guide to Fandoms. This first video will just be an introduction to fandom, what fandom is, what people like fangirls, fanboys do, the difference between fangirls and fanboys. Really, I don't think there's a difference. I think it's just in it, but you know, some people have their opinions. So we'll be talking about that. This will be a really fun video. So let's get started. So I think we're going to start off, and I'm going to read the dictionary definition of how they define fandom, because it's pretty similar to how I describe fandom, just they wrote it better. And the dictionary defines fandom as the fans of a particular team, person, fictional series, etc., regarded collectively as a community or subculture. And the example they have is the Breaking Bad fandom. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. So that's pretty similar to how I describe fandoms. I feel like it is, like, yes, it's like based off of like the, what am I trying to say? So I think a fandom is a people. It's like Asgard. It's not a place, it's a people. I was in 5th or 6th grade. I used to think fandom was like a place you could go and you could like write your name on a slip, and then they'd be like, welcome to this fandom. And that was how I thought it worked. I was wrong. That's not how it worked, but that'd still be really cool. So if you have any like power up above and you were like, you know what we should do? We should have like a giant building where fans of certain books and TV shows can go and they can just chill and eat food and talk about their fandoms, and you can like write your name on a list and be like, welcome, you're now part of this fandom. That'd be cool. That's not how it works though. What a fandom really is you finish reading a book or watching a TV show, or I mean, I don't know how sports work. You watch a game and you're like, yeah, sports. I have no idea how sports work. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you want me to make some cool sports metaphor later on in this video, that's not happening because I can't. I can't do sports. It's so bad at that. But it's like you finish it and then you go online, and I mean, you don't have to. You could just finish it and be like, yes, that was such a cool book, or that was such a cool TV show. Special effects, man. And then you're part of that fandom. Congratulations. But if you want to go a little deeper, you can look up like fan art, fan fiction. You can go like deeper. You can look at like the author. Actors like background. You can like find fan art. It's really like an immersive place for you to like have fun and chill out. And that's what I really like about it, is that it's a place where you can like really be yourself. You don't have to like pretend to like not be super completely balls out obsessed with blah blah blah, and you can like be who you want to be, and I think that's beautiful. That's really all I have to say about fandom. Another thing that people often think is fandom is that we're like creepy stalkers who wait outside a person's house to get an autograph, and that might be you, but I mean, it's not everybody. Most people are fine sitting in their room and writing cute fluffy fan fiction about the ending because they thought Steve Rogers' ending in Endgame was lame, and that is why they want to fix that, because it was dumb. It was a stupid ending. It was a stupid ending. The other thing that I really wanted to cover really quickly before we end this video is a fangirl versus a fanboy. And most people say they have their like fangirl moments where they're like finish reading a book or they finish watching a TV show and they're kind of like sitting there and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe I just finished that, and it's like, oh my god, my voice, and it's like super great. But then often people are like, well, what's a fanboy? And then other people are like, well, isn't that just like the male version of fangirl, and yeah, it's just the male version of a fangirl, but I feel like people don't use it as often. They're like, I'm such a fangirl, and they're like a 25-year-old male, and I feel like that doesn't sound right to you. Like, does that sound right? So I feel like we need a little bit different terms for that, because I feel like if you have your like fan moment where you're like squealing in your room, or you're like watching TV and it's like really, really dark and you're eating ice cream and like sobbing because it's the ending and everybody just died. If that actually happens in a show and I just spoiled something for you, sorry, it wasn't a specific show. That's happens a lot. But if you feel more comfortable using fangirl over fanboy, then that's fine. Just don't say that because you like something you're a fangirl, not a fanboy, because I feel like some people, and I've never met people like this, but I feel like this could be a thing where people are like, well, fanboy is like sports and like manly stuff, well, fangirl is like cutesy, like, oh my god, Tom Holland is so cute. And I feel like that's not fair. If you feel more comfortable using fangirl over fanboy, that's fine, but just know that these aren't like gender stereotypical thing. It's like a word, because I am a female, so I use fangirl, whereas my younger brother might use fanboy because he identifies as a male. But if he wants to use fangirl because he feels more comfortable with that, then that's fine. And I really think it's up to the person. But really it's a term, yeah, it's wholeheartedly up to the person who is using that term, where it's not like, if you're male then you have to use this, and if you're female then you have to use that. Because it's just, you're a fan and you're trying to express that in like the words that the English language or whatever language you use is available. You can't just like make up a word. I mean, I guess you can make up a word. If you feel like you don't identify with fangirl or fanboy, then you can just go ahead and make up a word, and that is perfectly acceptable. I'm kind of out of my league here. I don't really know. If you feel more comfortable using fangirl, then use fangirl, and if you like using fanboy, then use fanboy, and if you don't like either, make up your own word. It's a free country, mostly. So that's everything I wanted to cover today. Next week we are going to be talking more in depth, I think, about fandoms. Sorry, my floor is really creaky. We're going to be talking more in depth about fandoms and what they are, what's kind of in store, how you join them. I suppose that's kind of what I did right now. If you want to know how to join a fandom, you finish. This is how I think you join a fandom, is you finish it, the book or TV series, and then you basically go look up more information about it, because you can't physically accept that it's over, and you need to go learn more. However you want to define fandom, that is good with you. I make videos every Monday. Please subscribe. Down below, what fandoms are your favorite? Like, if you can name your top 3 fandoms, if that's great. I would love to know what fandoms you guys are in. If you want to comment down below what you would like me to talk about, then I will do that, accept that too. So I make videos every Monday. I'm Amelia. Please comment, subscribe, everything. Love y'all. Thank you. Have a great day.